As the music begins, the Northwest Association for Blind Athletes logo appears on screen. We are introduced to the Vogel family: Hank, N.W.A.B.A. youth athlete; John, dad; Monica, mom; and Harta, Hank's sister. Through sit-down interviews, viewers see moments of the family gathered together in joy, as well as visual elements that reflect Hank's participation in N.W.A.B.A. sports and activities. The video concludes by returning to the Northwest Association for Blind Athletes logo.
Growing up, I didn't realize that my eyes were different because I thought this is how everybody sees. I was born with these eyes, so I've never seen differently. Being visually impaired has impacted my life a lot. And something about being visually impaired, it made me feel excluded, like I would always lose at something. So I had this mindset of just, don't do it, you're gonna lose.
Hank's vision journey just started so early on.
He was 6 weeks early. We were in the NICU and he hadn't opened his eyes yet. Pediatric ophthalmologist came down and checked his eyes, and she said, I don't want to tell you this way, but your son has something called N.W.A.B.A. He is likely blind. He likely will develop glaucoma, and just listed all these things we'd never heard of. Monica's parents were actually watching through the NICU window of us getting this news, and then she left with Hank, and I had to go out and tell them the news, and so I'm crying, not understanding what's happening.
I feel like we were able to sit with it, and one of the doctors had even told us, you have a very healthy baby. His eyes are very complicated.
He has a sporadic nonsense mutation. He doesn't have irises. Due to that, he has glaucoma, and before he was 1, he had 3 eye surgeries. His eyes have been stable, vision's been stable for the last 11 years. It's a changing thing, and they never know how long some of that hardware is going to work, and so we just feel blessed with what he can see now. Vision is not all a person is. There's so much more to what makes a person and makes him successful. And we were trying to make him feel comfortable, but also not limit his experience. And what we know is healthy is to get outside and be active. And we both played a lot of sports growing up, and we still are very active and do a lot of sports. And we didn't want him to be limited. He's still gonna do them, so how do we get him to still do these things? Yeah. When he was little, 3, 4, so he did soccer and basketball, and he liked to run around. As he got a little older, and I think balls started moving faster and bodies started moving faster, there wasn't a lot of interest in those kinds of sports. He really likes to bike, and he has enough vision to bike on his own, so we like to go on bike rides.
We first learned about N.W.A.B.A. when I think we were at the Milwaukee boat ramp. We saw the tandem bikes and
we just
volunteers and people,
Can we go too? Sure. So we tagged along on the ride, not as real participants, and met some of the volunteers, talked to some of the athletes, and then wanted to get involved.
2024 and 2025, during summer break, I did a triathlon with N.W.A.B.A. The first year I did it, I was 10. If it wasn't with N.W.A.B.A., I don't think we would have done it. To have resources was very helpful.
There's a lot of barriers to signing up to do a triathlon, and just having the fees paid for, and some practices scheduled, some run-throughs, and equipment available, and a swimming tether. All those little details are taken care of so that we can just show up and be the athletes.
Going into it, it was kind of nerve-wracking to be around so many people I felt like I had to compete with. I was thinking that everyone's gonna beat me, I'm gonna be really bad at this. But at the end of each activity, I was like, wow, I just did that. I felt really proud of myself, and I kind of forgot about this competing mindset. Crossing the finish line, it just made me really proud of myself. It's such a big accomplishment for me. And then doing the activities with other people whose vision is similar to mine, it felt like I belonged.
I feel like it's been the last 4 years that we've been more involved. I volunteered to go on a kayak trip out of the same boat ramp in Milwaukee. What's been really nice about N.W.A.B.A. is seeing not just kids who Hank is with, but see adults who are blind still doing sports and being active. They still have huge smiles on their faces. They're still like really enjoying the sports.
Yeah.
And that's really encouraging as a parent. I left feeling really full, like really, the experience was really rich for me. It made me feel glad to be part of something that's like N.W.A.B.A.
I'm really thankful for N.W.A.B.A. because it helps so many people and it opens up so many possibilities. And as someone who's visually impaired, like, it just makes me feel proud of myself. Being with N.W.A.B.A., I know that there's people there who help me, there's people there who get me, there's people there who understand me. Thank you so much for supporting N.W.A.B.A. It really does mean a lot.